Hey folks, Cool18 here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Railway Empire. Are you ready to get your choo-choo on? I know I am. We are still working on our black gold scenario over here. And the next thing we need to do before it gets too late, I think we've got until 94, we do need to get 6 cities connected to our network. I mean, we've got, a fair amount of time this year to finish that, but the cities aren't super close and we might need a fair amount of funds for it. So I was thinking we would prioritize getting the cities connected. I don't know entirely what we're going to do with them, other than technically connect them, but we're going to see what we can do. I think I'll just go down here to Lubbock. Lubbock? I don't know. I don't know how people decide to pronounce their city names. It's like the whole Derby thing in England. It's just like, what? Why is it not Derby? I don't understand. Anyway, Abilene over here. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just connect up over there. We'll just build a sort of an interchange over here. Hey, it's like we're doing city planning here, and continue from there. So you are going to go straight southishly, sort of. Man, that is a long route. To something like this. Now, that is quite expensive, but let's double check. See, this is a monstrously long bridge, although, ooh, that is, what? What is this terrain? Oh, man. We might, man, that is a really long bridge. Okay, that's more than we can possibly justify, but we might still want to go and sort of plant something a little higher up the river here. Well, that's actually pretty level all throughout. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't make much of a difference. Something like that, and then we've got the incline here, which, I mean, I can move this, but at some point it's got to come up here regardless. I suppose maybe this? Okay, that keeps the incline a little bit more manageable. We can get it a little cheaper if we do something like that, while keeping the incline fairly okay. Alright, that might do. Check this bridge. Okay, we're pleased with that. No weird tunnels going on. Alright, now, that is the side. This is the route going south. Okay, and so we need a parallel one going north adjacent to that, but that wasn't too expensive, and building the other half of this also won't be too pricey because the double track is fairly cheap to develop. So we're gonna come, oops, too far, all the way up to, say, here. Okay. And we will purchase that much, and then we might need to bank just a scooch more money, but we're making pretty good profit right now, which is nice to see. No text right now, that's alright. And yeah, what I'll probably do is split off right over here, jump over this pair of tracks, and connect up over there somehow. So if we were to do that, set this, and burp. Okay, I can do this better. I think it tends to work best if I pop it off in some fashion. Oh, that incline's pretty rough. There you go. And then ask to come across here. I think what I would like to do with this little stop there you go, let's do something like that. It's still kind of rough on the incline side. There's quite the little hike over here and not really any way to avoid it. Can smooth that out a little bit if we go a little further out. Maybe. It's a short bridge, but yeah, still a really rough incline. I don't think there's a really good way to avoid it. All right, a little longer of a curve. We could probably make the bridge longer too, but I think we're just gonna sort of have to eat that. There's probably a better way to design these little intersections, but God knows I'm not the man to figure that out. All right, I will dump a supply tower over there, because that seems like a good idea, and we'll put some switches. At least the signals are free. So we'll do that, we'll do that. I don't think we strictly need more signals over here, But just to avoid any kind of confusion and so we can see things, we're going to do that. This acts as a signal, which is good. And yeah, we'll continue and break this up into smaller steps so that we don't have just one giant block and some very kerfuffled trains. Oh, I think I missed. Thank you. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. It's funny how there's like the little delayed placement sound. You put it down and then it's like chunk chunk. I like it. Feels very satisfying. There we go. Okay. So we got you coming all the way down there. It's a fairly long thing. We'll probably want another supply tower along the way. And, oh my god, Lubbock is on another giant sort of rise. Although, we could skirt around it a little bit and probably get a more gentle gradient. Let's start by running the game a little bit. Steel Empire. Oh, that's me! Fastest train, the Prairie. 91 miles an hour.
Yeah. New record anyway.
No, records are cool, man. Don't mock my records. Onboard toilet, more passengers. Sure. Although, I don't know if we've got the capacity to just handle more passengers, to be honest. I think these trains are still fairly full. Random breakdown. Mostly on mail, which is kind of surprising. I guess the mail's fairly profitable. And this is the Wichita, Kansas City. Yeah, see, Wichita is getting really big. Although, this one here, that's another Wichita, Kansas City. It's not actually full. And it's bringing furniture from here. Oh! A furniture shop appeared here. It's bringing furniture from here to there. And yeah, it's not quite full. So maybe we don't need another train right now. More just random breakdowns. We just need, like, more dependable trains overall. We do have a lot of specialists we could run, too. But I'm still kind of concerned about just getting this set up as quickly as possible. New safety standards enforce trains now with brakes. Well, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Adding brakes to trains, what will they think of next? I'm going to rotate around. Actually, I will go this way for reasons. And I will track from here to here in some fashion. Now, I'm probably going to want the double track to continue. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way for me to, like, just save on production costs just a scooch. I'm not sure that there is. Like, or sorry, not save on construction costs, but rather delay the cost of like expanding the double track for a little bit. Giant monster bridge from no incline.
One of your trains isn't doing what it should be doing.
Wow, these elevations here. We got really spoiled from being like in a relatively flat area for a while. I mean, that is a giant dip. I think we might just bridge across there. Now, I don't have to necessarily place it all right now, but I kind of want to. Just so that I know how the rail from Lubbock's going to come in here. Sort of pre-plan these two. I suppose I could stop the rail here. Okay, let's do that. And build the other side of the track up to here. Okay, so now you are going to come out and do I want that kind of bridge like that? Sort of, kinda. Again, because otherwise the inclination changes are really going to be brutal. Out of curiosity, if we do this and I say I don't want a bridge, I need to save money, how bad is this? Oh, that's not a bad incline. 2%, 3%? Yeah, we can deal with that. So we'll just wait for a little bit more money to accrue. Chugga, chugga, chugga. All right, so that's side one. And then we'll want to connect from this side as well. I might do something a little different. I might just be able to, like, kind of tunnel down there. I take this and like drop just because we're gonna need to make sure this can go over. Well, this is gonna be a bridge, right? Okay, let me cancel that. We may need to build the bridge to see what the heck's going on. I'm thinking I'm gonna take out the big bond or something. At least we don't have to repay it for a really long time. There. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? We'll just print more money. So you're going to do a big, giant bridge to the top of this ridge. Hey, that rhymes. I did that wrong. Boom. And boom. Because then what I want to be able to see is if we go and say split off from here with the idea to merge up. Oh, oops, that's not the side I want. Cancel, cancel. Like that. And if I take this, yeah, and do something like that, it'll go underneath the bridge, and it'll look cool. There's a little bit more of an incline, but I don't think it's the end of the world. We'll throw in a few signals in here, just to say, again, it's got the right direction, but we also want them to stop before coming in here. And that's a long route. Lubbock's really not going to be able to sustain multiple trains here unless I also go and double track this, which I think we will at some point, but for now we will hold off. I believe I have enough money for the fanciest locomotive, and I do, and I will be using that to set up a route from here to Wichita. And that should be pretty okay. I think we will need a maintenance hub in Wichita, because there's actually quite a bit that needs to be picked up there. So you're going to do this and that, and we'll need to unpause here so we can actually make a little bit of funds. I don't think there's going to be a ton waiting here. Although beer, that's okay. Supply tower will drop down right over there. There'll be that, but yeah, we still need the maintenance hub as well. Look at this. Looks cool! I really dig the model train feel of this, especially when it goes through the bridges and whatnot. I think it feels fantastic. That is a long way to go. I think I'll... Okay, we've got a supply tower there. That's good. And yeah, in Wichita, I will go and purchase a maintenance building. Boom. Thank you very much. Chief engineer. Is that another office personnel? Oh, it is. Which is monitor all construction sites and therefore reduce construction costs of all buildings by 3%. Sure, let's do it. And I mean, I need some people to run my trains too. But
train.
we're gonna skip the PRR and just save up some points for over here, I guess. And there we go. Oh, I like the way it takes the curve. And yeah, that hill is certainly on the rough side. Oh, that's the cattle car. Okay. And I think this one's going to be stuck waiting, because Wichita does only have the one... Actually, it does have two platforms. I suppose I could go and just expand this here. I'd be worried about people using that as a way to drive through Wichita, which I don't want. Abilene. You know what? I'm expanding towards Abilene. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this. That's going to be A-okay. So what I think I'll do in Wichita is I will expand.
I hope you don't mind if I go into competition with your
I mind a little bit. You big jerky poopy head. Come on. Come on, money.
I hope you don't mind if I go into competition with your station.
Seriously, dude? Stay away from me. I will bid. Nice to get discounts. Yeah, I'm waiting to expand this so that I can get another another platform here for the trains coming in from the south. Sure, let's compete. If he goes higher, I might leave it. I got enough money to expand this now, but I'm going to have to pay for the auction.
You should pay more attention to the maintenance of your locomotives.
You were trying to buy out a building. I cannot afford to compete for that.
Now?
And we've got some more research points. So we could go for the Pacific over here. It's quite fast, quite strong. Let's go and get the Pacific unlocked.
How sweet. You have a new toy.
I do. Can't wait to make choo-choo sounds with it. Thank you very much. All right, you are going to come in and, yeah, just do this. There you go. Just that way there's still a fairly long little run up here, but it should allow a few more trains to be serviced simultaneously. All right, we do not have a lot of time left. I need to hook up one more city. I don't know if this is by the start of 94 or the end of 94, but I'm a little bit concerned, so I want to rush it. Let's see here. Now, we don't actually have to worry about the train running yet. Oh, there's our construction construction cost discount. That is very nice.
A station here? How
Does that count as a
carefully
connection?
did
No.
you consider that?
I think it has to be connected to the rail network. That's the interest. Oh, those payments are high. So I'm gonna get you to come over something like this into there. And then, yeah, oh, there's our money. Oh, no, it's 30,000. For some reason, I thought we had enough. Those instant payments are going to kill me. There we go. If I do that...
Well done. You have connected the first cities.
Well, thank you very much. Okay. We don't even have to rush to get things running in Abilene, to be honest. We could look at, is there another way to make some more profit? Like getting lumber deliveries to Fayetteville, maybe even purchase the industry. I don't know. Random breakdown, gosh. I mean, we've invested in a lot of the reliability techs. I mean, we're not running... There's some of the employees we can hire would maybe give us a little bit more of reliability boost at a few of these things, but I'll have to do... I might want to set up a second platform for delivery from the other end, but I don't think that's going to be required. This is going through pretty well. This is... Salina, yeah, not the busiest train track route, but it's okay. You were just being supplied over there. Another random breakdown here, so you're going to be forced to stop at that signal while we do that. Can I get, like, info about... I guess we might want to start replacing these guys. What are you? More reliability. You're 120% as a base. I mean, we start replacing these guys because of age, or... I don't know. Seems okay. Alright, we got some more cash. Another random breakdown over there. I mean, maybe it would be a good idea to get a little maintenance bay in Salina as well, but it's such a relatively non-busy station. Lubbock's pretty far away. It might be worth investing in a maintenance thing over here, because the trains at both ends might need a little something. So I guess we'll do that. We've got a fair amount of money in the bank. Excuse me. It probably would be a good idea to finish the connection to Abilene and actually, you know, do stuff with it. So let's look into that. So for you, you're going to be coming out of there, and you're going to be merging up over here. And you're going to do it by sort of... How come I can't grab you? There you go. Sort of coming out this way. There we go. That's not too shabby. Again, that's a lot of incline right there. I guess that'll do. And pay. And get some signals just to make sure. And you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Wow, that is slightly spaghetti-ish. But it could be a lot worse. I'll go and put a supply tower down. Actually, you're going to get a supply tower over there, so you should be all right. So let's just buy a train. We've got the money for it. Yes, we do. Good. Set up a line from Abilene to Wichita. Add locomotive. And so the Pacific, let's see here. It is the fastest one. And it's not that much more expensive. Done and done. And we don't have any people to hire for that. What are the personnel that are available? A professor. Gives research tasks to your company. You receive money. And, okay, so you get money for innovation points. I think I'll hold off on it, although there's something tempting. Oh, there's the old mod. 0660, only 40 miles an hour. Lots of tractive power. Good for freight, but... I don't know. I think I'll just hold off for the innovations that actually make my stuff faster or more profitable. Steel Empire does it again. Global Triumph heralded. I don't know what I did. Oh, new type of locomotive. They're excited about the new type of locomotive. All right. Well, me too. So this over here is what? Iron. Okay, we do need to start producing oil at some point. So, Kansas City, do you have an extra slot? Not yet. Oh, Standard Oil over here. Sorry, my bad. This warehouse takes in oil to export it throughout the entire country. Okay, so I have to deliver oil to Kansas City. There it is. So let's see here. If I do this and I find oil, you could see the demand over here. This is oil production. I want to hide this. So you produce oil. So if we come here, I mean, we could do it. I mean, we got the double track all set up. I can run a thing that delivers oil to Kansas City. Now, we still have the produce oil job. I don't know if I'm thinking I'm going to buy this. I'm going to save up some money, and I'm just going to buy that one. Is there anyone else that produces oil?
I've pulled some strings to see whether anybody wants to switch sides.
Down here. And this is the only place with oil demand that I can see at this time. Oh. Breeding farm near Odessa. This one over here. You know what? Yeah, okay. Corpus Christi now, biggest city. Huh. Let's see here. For cattle, yeah. Okay, so your cattle's already been delivered effectively over land to Odessa. We've got a connection bonus waiting for us there. And on top of that, we could have a more profitable little cattle thing, most likely. So we are going to go and build a small train station. I will go and orient it this way, as long as it's in the circle. I don't know if it matters, like, if it's got to be in the middle of the city or not. I didn't think so, but now I'm, like, wondering, is there any chance? So that doesn't count as being connected yet. We could semi-end of line this for now. Just have both of these come into Odessa as is, and worry about sort of doing a branch afterwards. Yay, more speed records. 108!
All the time.
Wow!
That has
We must have been going
nothing
downhill.
To do with traveling in
All right,
style.
coming in, coming in.
think it's
So
a
yes,
good
I think that's
idea
what I will
to
do,
invest
is
in
I
you.
will just get these to come in like this, and then we can always build another little T intersection a little closer up. Let's expand you to here, merge you up as close as possible there to give us more room to connect to other platforms as well. I think we got our connection bonus, which is grand. Let's go and get a small station set up over this way, so it's relatively correct direction, and you're going to connect up over there. And purchase? Okay, because you make meat. And you don't make meat, you do make meat. And Wichita makes meat. So what I think we're going to want to do is have a route that's like Odessa to Lubbock over here. I'm just not sure how to route it, because the bridge is kind of annoying to route off of. We might need like a big like turnaround U-turn something. Because I don't think I can... It wouldn't make any sense. You can't build a switch track off the bridge. No. Huh. I would like to deliver meat over there, because it's going to be a fairly easy route to do. Wichita is not going to demand meat, for example. Well, what if I just do something completely different? That's not the right place for that. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's expand the station. I'll be lazy about this, because I don't think this is going to get a lot of traffic. And just literally do... Come in over here and merge up. That's going to be the idea. Oh, how lovely is this? Look at this little crissy-crossy stuff. That is still a fairly long bridge. I think what we'll go is try to save a little bit of money by doing something like this. It's got to cleave into the ground a lot, but that's not as expensive as a tunnel. Oh! Hang on. We actually want you to be on this side of things. And again, not build a giant expensive tunnel. Okay, that's a fair bit of an incline, but there, that's a little less. 107,000. It's a little awkwardly shaped, but it'll get the job done. Excellent. I think I will go and put a supply tower right here. Oh, these are not actually... Oh, that is parallel over there. Excellent. So do that. Again, that'll act as a switch for this part too, so it'll babysit itself, and that's going to be lovely. All right. So I'm just going to have one train going back and forth over here. Hopefully it's nice and bitty. This is the one I have, so I can always expand it. Sorry. I can always expand this if need be. It's got a lot of cattle waiting already. Now, this is a very short little line, so I think I'm just going to go and get... Oops. And save money here. Because why not? Sure. Engineer, what can you do? Speed,
Oh dear.
maintenance.
There seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
And then we're going to set up a new rail line, which is Odessa to Lubbock.
You've built something for yourself.
Add
And
locomotive,
now,
and here we'll
I
go
wanna
and
cut
get
it.
fancy, and yeah, I'll get the, sure, the maintenance requirement reduction guy. Security guys, prevent bandit attacks. Oh, increase in freight prices. That's cool. I don't know if that was in my previous build. And I will go and build a maintenance station here because those trains aren't going to get maintained elsewise. So what is this? This is steel cars. Profits from mail. We do transport a lot of mail, so increasing the profit seems to make a lot of sense.
This technology is mine now.
Stop stealing my tech.
Thanks for your work.
Odessa grows. Dreamliner extends network. And what are you carrying over here? You got some beer, you got some mail. Yeah, these cities should actually grow here too,
My
which will be
spy
nice.
brought me a
Coming
real
over here.
treat from your research department.
Stop stealing my stuff! It's very rude. All right, let's get some oil. I don't remember where the oil is. One's here. One was over here, was it not? Oh, I didn't notice there were little arrows. Oh, there's 2 oil things over here. And right over here as well. Isn't it? What the heck's producing the oil over here? Can't even see it. Amount stored. Is this just a warehouse as opposed to an actual production center? Oh, maybe. Or just something like along the way. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually wondering if the old mod would be an excellent idea for the oil. Let's unlock it, and we'll see what we think about
This
that.
new locomotive looks adventurous.
Thank you. Sure, we'll get that. So what we're going to do is we're going to split off over here and go to the oil place. We can also pick up cotton. I think we're going to want to plan on that because there is a textile mill in Kansas City that is requiring cotton that is not being provided right now. So we will be building 2 stations there. I wonder with these, because they're not cities, can I build? I think I can build 2, like back to back.
A station in the middle of nowhere? This is a non-starter.
No, buddy, it's an awesome starter. It's like an appetizer at a restaurant. It's totally a starter. That doesn't make any sense. I apologize. I'll come up with a better analogy later on. So I'm going to be doing a double track here to support more. This bridge is probably not required, especially if we're doing like freight style transport. So I can do that to save a fair amount of cash. That makes me relatively happy. And similarly, so you will merge up over here, but there's going to be double tracking. Now, I think it's okay if this just does this. So it merges into a single track to go and service the oil pickup spot. That's probably fine. So what I just need to do is get something that comes off of this and connects over here. Without being insane. There we go. I guess something like that I'll have to do. And pay and build. And let's get some signals down. So, right-hand drive. So, you go there, you go there. And boom, and boom. and then we'll connect it up to the network. It's nice, actually, when it's connected to the rest of the network, it like carries over the direction, and so you don't actually have to toggle over your signals, which I think is nice. So you need to be going north. So this is actually the complicated side of things. I'm going to get you to stop like right there, and no weird bridges or anything, so that's okay. This is the one that's going to be coming south / going west. So you're going to go there, and you're going to be just connecting up this way. Right? Because that's the route that goes and connects to everything else. So you're going to be coming south on this, and then continuing on like that. Okay, good. Let's fast forward. Let some cash roll in. At least, like, we're fairly profitable. We do have that giant bond that's out, but we'll just have to soak that. So you're going to do that, okay?
Hey, look. I'm very sorry to have beaten you.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually look at the auctions, but, I mean, we do have other things that we're trying to do at the same time here. So, yeah, you're going to be coming in through here. I think something like that. I mean, that's a fairly big incline. But at least we'll have a lot of power. Okay, so 85,000. I think that'll be fine. There might be a better way to arrange that, but I'm actually wondering if I should sell off innovation points after all with the professor. You know what? We've got a lot of our tech out here. Oh, we don't have the professor anymore. We have an inventor, and I don't want to go in that direction. Like, early on, I wanted the tech in exchange for money, but not anymore. So we're going to do that. Good. And if we get some, not supply towers, but signals, they are going to be going in the right direction. So just in case there's any weirdness here. I think it's okay, but we'll just have made sure. I'll drop a supply tower right over there as well, and we'll drop in a few more signals so that multiple trains can run along here without interference, because we actually might want multiple trains going into some of this stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Good. Good. Because that's a long way. All right, now let's just save up and get our trains going in there. We could purchase some of these things. Let's take a look. I have 4 more years to do that. That's good. And lots of time for everything else. I would love to bid, but I don't have any money. Well, yeah, probably. Near Houston? I'm pretty close to Houston. Houston. If we're going to mispronounce everything, let's go and commit to it. I mean, come on. So you're coming in here. Everything's jolly. Oh, is there a demand for coal? Nope, no demand for coal whatsoever. So this is another thing that's sort of changed here with this city. It doesn't have the coal processing plant. All right, that's, I think, enough money. How much is old mod? It's very expensive, but I think that's going to be okay for this. We can get a conductor. This is one we could hire for mail, but that's not what we're going to do here. So rail line, we're going to start with the oil from here to Kansas City. And go. So you're going to be loaded. And I think there's enough oil to, like, really do more than one here. We could have them wait as well, which might not be the worst idea in the universe. I'm gonna set up the cotton first, though. Security guard, more research. Oh, yeah, the 1-star, we can't afford anything other than a new train. Stock exchange. I don't think we need to hit any kind of valuation here. I think the opponents are mostly just there to taunt us and maybe get in our way. We don't need to do anything specifically with them, which is nice. So, new train, locomotive, 172, old mod. And set up rail line, cotton, and deliver the cotton to here so we can get clothing going on. Bam. Wonderful. And how is our freight revenue? We're still fairly far off from that, but we do have a lot of time to reach this. The next thing is just making sure we got enough rail, and that just means more and more and more expansion, and that's okay. Maybe I should buy this so that I can upgrade this bad boy as well. This is going to, I think, start an auction. So I don't know how much money I need to have sitting there. I suppose in case of emergency, I could take out a bunch of bonds just to be able to challenge here, but because my opponents probably have $1 million or more in the bank. I don't think the AI spends quite as aggressively as I do. All right, let's do it. We can always, let's verify, first of all, that if need be, I can go and take out a huge, massive bond. Yes, I can. Okay, so Chaplain drill hole. I will buy you. Start a bid before it gets too profitable. Highest bidder is me.
What are you going to
Nice.
do with that?
Okay, good, because now
You
we can
really
kind of
should
work
pay
some
more
stuff over here.
attention to your money.
No, we're good. So you still have plenty of barrels. I will set up a second train. It's what I think it's 172 for the mod, which I mean seems fine. Rail, you go here. You go over here. And so that I get notified of things, I'm going to make sure that you need to go 8 cars, because I'll actually get a warning if something is spending a lot of time waiting, and that'll be a hint that I should go and upgrade this. I don't have any money for that, so we're not going to do that. So you're going to load that up, and you will have a full load. I might want to do the other train as well. Although, as long as you got one, it'll be okay. I guess if I click on the track, it'll actually show me the ones that use that, which is a great little feature. I do enjoy that very much. The drilling hole, so same thing. We're gonna want you to wait
for yourself.
for 8.
And now,
Oh, you're
I
buying some of
wanna
my
cut
shares.
it.
It's a little terrifying, if I'm gonna be honest. What is this? Ticket prices for passengers? Yeah, maybe. You could get the mallet, which is a little faster and more powerful. Accelerates train maintenance. You know, we'll get the ticket prices for passengers. I think we've got enough of them coming in to make it worthwhile. So you're coming back here, empty, and how much is waiting? 7 out of 9. But it looks like you can go over the limit sometimes, so I'm a little confused. And 8, so this one's not going to wait, but I think it's probably going to be worth expanding this. All right, well, we don't have the money yet, but I suspect we will in fact do that. A little bit of a breakdown. I'm going to get a maintenance building here because it's a long journey back and forth. I don't really care about that engine. Kind of grown beyond that. I will get a maintenance here too because, again, that's a very, very long trip. And I'm actually thinking, whoa, that is a high starting bid. I guess because we've delivered some of the goods here. Are you slow? Oh, yes, we don't have enough little maintenance sheds or supply sheds. You've got one there, but let's actually put one down right over here as well. Because, yeah, that's a fairly long route. Same thing here, actually. I think we were a little bit lean on our supply towers, and it'll be a good idea to have a few more. All right, wonderful. So, tasks. Produce loads of oil per week. That is starting to go. Transport load of oil, and we'll make more money. So, we just need a much bigger rail network now. Oh my gosh, this video is very long. I definitely need to put a cut in here, so we're going to do that. Probably what I'll do is actually boost up Celine. I don't know, this is what? Cement? I wonder if anyone wants any. The other thing we can do is start to, like, interject ourselves into some of my opponent's cities here, especially since they're spamming out quite a bit. I could probably just build a station in Amarillo and do a little Lubbock to Amarillo run, and that's probably a fairly profitable go, to be honest. I actually might want to set it up so I'm running twin trains back and forth. It's short, but these are fairly big cities. We'll be delivering meat from here down here. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.